Welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Box Score. Opening day is right around the corner. We are right there, right around the corner, one day away as we are doing this podcast today. Jack Ippolito's to my right, Ryan Bernstein's to my left. I cannot wait to get started. Opening day is right around the corner. But first off, welcome everybody to another episode of Beyond the Box Score, the Strictly Baseball podcast produced by the Monsignor Farrell High School Lions and Media Network. Producer Peps producing for us again today. Oliver could not make it for track reasons. But this guy, Oliver, man.
He's slow, so it doesn't even matter. But
Jack, Mets baseball in one day. Juan Soto returns to Houston to play his first game.
Oh my God. I'm so
Just where he was in the Yankee uniform. How we feel?
I think the Mets are manifesting what the Yankees did that made him good there. Because, I mean, this is kind of luck, but they're playing in Houston again, and they changed the road jerseys like the Yankees did last year.
Maybe Juan Soto
And-
do what he did.
He's also the best Citi Field hitter of all time already, and it's not even close. I will pull up those stats if you want.
Ryan, what do you got to say to start the show?
I'm so excited. I mean, he's probably the best hitter I've ever watched. I mean, I watched Pete Alonso. I went to the game where he broke the whole rookie home run record. So it's hard to beat that, even if Juan Soto is 100% a better hitter, which he is. It's just hard to beat that in my heart. It's hard to say. But I'm very excited for the game tomorrow. I haven't been this excited for a Mets game in 4 or 5 years.
Yes, we are right there for Mets baseball. But like we said the last show, today is the record prediction show. This is the strictly record prediction show. Everybody in the Beyond the Box Score who is on the podcast, well, they made records. We have all the division seedings right here. You know, Jack's got his Mets Sports Illustrated already. We're going to compare that at the end. We're going to see what that tees up with how we're feeling with records and stuff. Obviously, there's a little bit of bias. I will admit there's a little bit of bias in everybody's, but we have some realistic ones. But we're ready to get right into this. We're going to go in order by division. So it's going to go AL East, Central, West, NL East, Central, West, final seedings, and then we'll go playoffs. But Ryan, you're on the left, so we'll start off with your AL
Starting
East.
with the AL East? Yeah. So I got the Red Sox at the top, and the Orioles, Blue Jays, Yankees, Rays.
Wow, you have the Yankees at 83 and 79,
I'm predicting
fourth in the division.
the Aaron Judge injury, because I feel like it's bound to happen just based on the injury history they have at Rays this year, and they haven't even played a game. So I'm just predicting it. If it doesn't happen, they're obviously over the Blue Jays, because of how good
I
it
didn't
is.
think I was going to get this heated to start the podcast.
I think that if without Aaron Judge, they're a worse team.
Wow. Well, Aaron Judge is in the opening day starting lineup. He is playing as of right now.
For how
You
long?
think that the Blue Jays are an 84-win team and third in the division?
I can see that.
Bo
I
Bichette bounce back.
can see that. I think they can be. I think they might be fourth, but I can see them getting 84 wins.
The Yankees.
They have a really good team.
I will put money on the line that the New York Yankees do not win that many games next
A
year.
fellow Yankee fan, John, he's probably watching. He put them 79-83.
Wow.
John
Swear to
Schwartz
God.
put the
Swear to God.
so young analyst, upcoming analyst, John Schwartz put yes. I'm going to say that, and he'll laugh probably at me. But 79 and 8. The Yankees are not a 79-83 team.
He said he's
And
probably
he was-
very negative about it, but he has no hope. He said.
Before the podcast started, me and Jack, you know, as we usually do, we go at it at lunch. Yankees, Mets. You know,
Yeah.
we're always fighting, and we compared lineups. The Yankees and Mets lineup. You know, he thought the Mets were blowing them out. They're close. They're similar. Now, yes, I give the Mets the benefit of the doubt. The Mets are the better starting lineup, you know, on paper. But the New York Yankees are still a really good lineup, and they have a better
Fair.
rotation than the New York Mets.
Well,
So
we can-
you can't look at the New York Mets and say they are 15 wins better than the New York Yankees. It just doesn't make sense on my end.
So you put the Mets at. Wait, so that means he put the Mets at 98?
Let me say my AL East. So I have the Yankees on top of the division at a whopping 95 wins, 95 and 67.
That's pretty funny.
I know. The Baltimore Orioles in second, 93 and 69. The Red Sox 88 and 74. Then followed by the Rays and Blue Jays following them in no particular record prediction, just 4 and 5 there. But he's mad. So tell me what
Yeah.
you're feeling.
Why don't you believe in the Red Sox? I got Red Sox 1, I got Yankees 2, Orioles 3, Rays 4, Blue Jays 5.
I just don't believe in the Red Sox. I feel like it's just the same team, and I've said because
How do you add
you
Alex
added
Bregman?
Alex Bregman.
Walker Buehler, who's going to come back, I guarantee I'd put so much
Garrett
money
Crochet?
on it. And Garrett Crochet,
Cy Young
the same
competitor.
team.
I said it last podcast. I'll say it again. I'll believe it when I see it. I don't believe into the Red Sox right now. I personally just think that the Red Sox are just I don't know. I don't feel like any of the moves they make will bring them to that contending
You're gonna
level.
believe you
You
when you
get a
see
young
it.
phenom pitcher, one of the best fielding and hitting third baseman in the league. You have Tristan Casas coming up, Roman Anthony, Christian Campbell, Marcelo Meyer. What makes you think this is the same team?
I believe that it's the same team because Garrett Crochet, he was on the worst team in baseball last year.
he was still good.
I don't know how he'll react. I don't know what I'm expecting to see out of him. He's Garrett Crochet, yes. Don't get me wrong. He's one of the best
You
pitchers.
don't know how good he is because he played on the worst team in baseball.
Yes, because that means that
if
the
he was
lower
that
comp.
good, if he was that good with that
doesn't mean
fielding,
lower
if
comp.
he was that good with that fielding, imagine how good he's going to be now.
The AL Central was
team
one of
that's
the
not
worst
kicking around the
divisions
ball
in
like the
baseball
Yankees.
last year. We know
Oh
that.
yeah, 100%.
Yes, the AL Central was one of the worst divisions in baseball. That's why I'm saying lower comp because Garrett Crochet.
Okay, fair.
You know that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean lower comp. I mean that Garrett Crochet was pitching in one of the worst divisions in baseball. Now, in my opinion, he's going to the second best division in baseball, followed up by the NL West. But I mean, I don't know. And then Alex Bregman, he's not in the years that he was. Still a good hitter. Don't get me wrong, a good fielder. I don't know if he is the answer though. He's old and he's only going to regress. So I don't know.
The NL West is
Yeah.
better than the NL East,
No, the NL West is better than the AL East.
but you said they're the best division in
Yeah.
baseball.
No, second best division in baseball is the AL East.
Yeah, and you said the NL West is the best.
Yes, they are.
Then
just
where's
said-
the NL East?
3.
No, that's
No?
wrong. That is completely wrong.
What do you mean?
3 90-win teams.
You're better than that.
Is
What do you mean?
just-
You're better than
The
that.
NL East is gonna have 3 90-win
Yeah,
teams.
you're better than that.
So is the AL East. Look at your record prediction.
You didn't even have them having 3. You didn't even have them.
What?
You put the Red Sox at 88.
That the AL East is a really good division.
Oh, Giuseppe's coming in.
I'll chime in. You know, I'm a big Mets fan, but it's the NL East. You still got the Washington Nationals in there.
They're gonna be good.
Come on.
They're gonna have 75.
Come
wins.
on,
You
Jack.
you still
Come
got
on.
you still got the Miami Marlins.
They're gonna
And
have
then,
75 wins.
I'm a bit. I love the Mets. You know, I'm a big Mets fan. You know, since I was born, and we're talking about the Mets. It's just how long you guys been Mets fans for? Your whole lives?
Yeah.
You've known disappointment. We've all.
Yeah.
Known, I hate to be the negative one, but obviously Juan Soto. Also, he's not the greatest hitting Met of all time. I'm giving that to David Wright any day of the week.
Now,
But-
now we'll give it to David Wright. If he wins the
It's
ring,
just like I hate to be the guy, the negative Nelly on part of the Mets fans, but I've seen, you know, I remember we got Noah Syndergaard and he got like mono and he was out for the
Yeah.
rest of the year.
Thor.
Yeah.
When he
Thor's
was supposed
hammer.
to be the best pitcher that year, 2019. I was on vacation in Aruba. That ruined my whole vacation. I couldn't
Yeah.
even go to the beach after that. And so like I know disappointment. Obviously it's Juan Soto. Noah Syndergaard's nowhere close to the talent as Juan Soto is. So, but it's the NL East still. So I do agree with Joe. It's definitely not the best conference in, division in baseball. So I'm going with Joey there because you still got the
Oh,
Marlins, you still got the Nationals.
That's the
That's
reason
fair.
I had
And
them
then-
up.
and
and
Because
the Phillies are a little shaky. They're
that's the reason I had the NL East is because the
Okay, so
AL
wait.
East and the NL West they have now the NL West has the Rockies,
Yeah.
which is they're not the
That's
greatest.
bad.
But the AL East and the NL West, okay, sorry. The NL West has 3 of the best teams in baseball, with the best team in baseball in that division. So,
I also think the Nationals are very young and slept on, but we'll get to that when we get to that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
so AL East in the books.
yeah, AL Central.
AL Central.
All right, you want me to go first?
Start it off, Ryan.
Twins 91-71, Guardians 88-74, Tigers 85-77, Royals 81-81, and White Sox. I don't even know if we can say that number.
Say it.
It's 48 and 141. Around just as bad as last year.
So the math doesn't add up to that
Oh,
one. It would be
wrong.
121.
It's 121.
You're good. You're good.
Same thing.
Oh, I don't even think it would be 121. Hold up. Calculator app.
48 wins?
Yeah, 48. I might have screwed it up.
48 and 121. Wait.
14.
Okay, I
Yeah,
put it
yeah,
in wrong.
48,
It doesn't
114.
matter.
Thank
It's-
you,
It's still
mathematician.
incredibly horrible. So
So
doesn't really matter.
ours look a little bit different. I have the Royals at a 90-win team, 90 and 72. The
Wow.
Guardians 84 and 78. The Twins 75 and 87. The Tigers 74 and 88, and the White Sox with a 50-win season. But Jack, what do you got? And then we'll talk.
I got Royals 88-74 winning, Twins 85-77, Tigers 83 and 79, Guardians 79 and 83, and White Sox 49 and 113.
Okay, so we could start this conversation by talking about the White Sox. The
It's
White
a tough
Sox.
division because I could see the top 4 teams winning. Like,
yeah.
Yes, the AL
It's very
Central
close.
is always the division where it's literally just a coin flip every year, and that is how it decides it pretty much. Who just plays the best? You know, the White Sox, we can all agree, are pretty
the worst.
pretty bad.
Yeah, there's
But
Just
did
as
we
bad as
all
last
have 3 different teams winning it?
Yes.
You had the Twins, I had the Royals, and who'd you have?
I think he had the Royals too.
You had the Royals too? Okay. Just give me your thought process on the Twins winning 91 games.
They were really hurt last year. They got really unlucky. And I think if Royce Lewis plays, he's an all-star. Correa plays often. He's not far from an all-star. Buxton, he plays. He's a great player. Their pitching with Ober as their 3 is great. Having Ober as your 3 is great. He's 2 on most teams in baseball. He's a great 3. So it just feels like it's a team that if they aren't always hurt, they'll put it together and be a 90-win team.
Yeah, that's
I agree with him, but I just anticipated some injuries because they're always hurt. Like Buxton, Correa, and what's his name, Royce Lewis. You have Matt Wallner's going to be good. You have a really good team. Like the lineup's going to hit, and the pitching is good. You have Lopez, Ober, and Joe Ryan.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, and you have John Duran. You have a good bullpen. There's nothing like they should be good. If they don't get hurt, I think they will be good.
and I was just about to back up what you were going to say, Jack. I believe the Twins are, and like Ryan said, they're a good team on paper, and they're a really good team, but they need to be healthy. The Minnesota Twins have not been a healthy team. They have struggled with health, and that's why I have them at the 75 wins I have them at, because the Twins are a good team. It's just the injuries. I feel like they're always going to nip you in the bud. I just don't believe in the Twins, but I do believe in the Royals, who you had 81 and 81.
I don't agree with that.
The reason I have the Royals is because, and we've talked about this in the past. Bobby Witt Jr., insane. We're
Yes,
checking baseball,
100%.
what is it, Fangraphs? I mean, 98 percentile across
literally
the board.
every
Yeah.
His whole
Stick.
page is red. It's
Literally, it's
insane.
all red.
I mean, he is arguably a top 3 baseball player in the league.
Not arguably.
No, he's top.
It's top 3.
You want to know something funny?
Well, that would
They
leave
made-
Juan Soto. out of it.
MLB
I don't want to
made-
make you guys mad.
MLB put him the 3rd best player in the league, and then they put him as the 4th best shortstop.
It's the MLB.
So- but,
it's
like,
the MLB.
How are you
Twitter
gonna
or
contradict your own ratings? Like that's.
Yeah, I don't get that. But the Royals are a good team, and they got young guys. I'm a big fan. We talked about prospects last episode, and I talked about Jack Caglione, but Jack
Yeah.
Caglione is an absolute beast.
He's a stud. I got his card on with the show. I think I hit 600 with him.
Yeah, I'm not doing so well in the Lulu show. 8 and 6.
Oh,
So it's been a rough year, but
It's pretty good to me.
what 8 and 6?
Last
Not-
year
not
I
from my
started and
standards.
I went like 4 and 28.
Ryan finds that funny, but
I'm so serious.
I don't elevate the ball, but it is what it is, and you got to roll on. You got to persevere. Just keep getting bats in.
yeah.
But Guardians, we all are on the same page with them. They're not exactly what they were. Good team on
Yeah.
paper, but still a little bit shaky.
I'm higher on them than you guys are, but just a little bit. I just think I think J-Ram's a little too good for them to be that bad of a team.
Yeah, I mean the Jose Ramirez effect on the Guardians is always results in a winning season from them.
So underrated.
And then Steven Kwan is also a very good hitter. Kind of reminds me of Luis Ariz. I always get Luis Ariz vibes when I think when I think of Steven Kwan because he's got that lefty swing. He doesn't strike out.
Yeah.
And then Tigers, I think we all agree that they are not exactly.
Too pitching reliant. Their offense is horrible. They have
Yeah.
Riley Green, who's amazing. Riley Green's so good. I love Riley Green this year. MVP candidate. But the rest of their offense isn't great. They have Kerry Carpenter, great hitter. But besides that, who do they have? Like, it's not really.
I like Jace Young, but that's just
Jace Young, I mean, you have Spencer Torkelson, but you can't rely on a huge bounce back for Spencer Torkelson to ride you to the playoffs. Like, it's not going to
It's
happen.
not happening.
I mean Spencer Torkelson.
I think Parker Meadows could be really good though.
Parker Meadows.
That's fair. Parker Meadows is a good player.
Whatever happened to Austin Meadows? That guy. I feel
fall
bad.
off. I don't even think he
Shouldn't
plays
have got
anymore.
traded.
I think
Yeah.
he's out of the league.
But brothers got what they got, and that's cool. So we go to the AL Central. We got
AL West.
AL West. All right, now. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at Ryan's. Oh my gosh. All right, go get into it.
Rangers 103.59, Mariners 86.76, A's 83.79, Astros 81.81, Angels 53 and 109.
Oh, you're an A's hater just looking at Joe's.
Yo, they're not bad.
All right. Hold on, let me say mine. Astros 91 and 71, the Texas Rangers 87 and 75, the Seattle Mariners 81 and 81, the Anaheim Angels without Shohei Ohtani 70 and 92, and the Oakland Athletics 65 and 97. And what's your division order?
All right. I got the Rangers 95-67. Seattle Mariners 88-74. Tied with the Astros at 88 and 74. Athletics 77 and 85, and Angels 60 and 102.
By the way, it's not the Oakland Athletics.
I'm always calling.
It doesn't matter. I don't know why
Just
you're
call me
so
Aiden.
low on the damn Athletics. They're not bad. They're not a horrible team. They're not a playoff team.
Joe, you're generous in Angels.
They're yes, you're
Oh,
very
the
generous
Angels?
with the Angels. The
I
Angels
just-
are horrible.
I just think the Angels are one of the most mid teams. They somehow manage to win 70 games every year.
It's only
so.
because Mike Trout plays like 50
5
games.
games, yeah.
The 50 games he plays.
Listen, Mike Trout's good enough to win you that many games. So
But whenever he plays, when he plays,
listen, the Angels will always just somehow find a way to get less than 100 losses, which is still horrible.
horrible. Yes.
And then I just don't believe in the Athletics. And it's strictly, I like the lineup. I don't like the pitching. And that's
Also,
the only reason.
Astros over the Rangers.
I believe in Houston. I feel like Houston just has an edge over the Rangers. And that's just a personal opinion.
You know what I
But
realized? I think Altuve is going to end up playing second base, even though they say he's going to play left. Terrible outfield. But you have Walker, Altuve, Pena, and Paredes, and Yainer Diaz in the infield. That's insane.
That's
like
a really
it's a good
infield.
team. And they got pitching, too.
It's not that it's a bad team. I just think the division's really good.
I just think the Houston Astros, kind of like Yankees, Mets, but I'm not going to get you guys heated. I just believe that they own Texas.
Fair. That's very fair.
And I feel like they always
They
will.
have for the past the history.
And it needs to take the Rangers need to prove why they quote unquote own it.
I mean, they did win.
Yeah.
They did win a World Series and beat them on the way to the
Yes. But
Yeah.
that Rangers season was
Yeah.
I mean that was a postseason run that you give them credit for because you won the World Series for your team, but at the end of the day the Astros for the stretch of time were the better team.
I agree.
You also don't think the Mariners are better than an 81 500 team?
My take on the Seattle Mariners is tough division.
Yes.
Tough
very
division.
competitive. Not super high wins, but they're very even.
And this Mariners team hasn't changed, and we saw what they did last year.
The
So
pitching is so damn good.
it's a good pitching.
Brian Wu or Bryce Miller is your 5.
I mean,
They
it's a
both
good rotation.
Could be ones in other teams. Not great teams, but other teams.
But we've seen it time and time again when there are 3 elite teams in this division, like we are seeing right now: Astros, Rangers, Mariners. One of those teams always falls below the standards, and I have the
Yes.
Seattle Mariners being that team that
I
fall
think
below the
that's-
standards.
I think that's the Astros.
I think it's the okay. I understand that. I mean,
Yeah.
The
I-
Mariners are going to be good.
either way, I don't believe. See it. I said this to the Red Sox. I'll see it when I believe it, and that's my take on the Seattle Mariners.
Wow. What the?
Hold on, should we get the take on this by me lifting up my mic and giving it to Jack?
Okay.
There we go.
I think you're good.
He's all
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
good. All good. Yeah.
I think the Mariners are going to be really good, personally.
I agree with that too. What was your record?
I had them 88 and 74. Might be a
That-
little high, but I think they're going to be
I'm
good.
2 below that, but
Okay.
that's fair.
That's right around the same visit.
Yeah, same area.
All right. So let's go to the
NL East.
All right, NL East, what these Met fans have been waiting for.
All right. You want me to go first?
He collapses one.
Braves at 102 and 60. Mets 99 and 63. Phillies 98 64. Nats 75 87 and Marlins 51 111. Yeah.
Get a load of these guys.
Yeah. What's wrong about it?
All right, Phillies 97 and 65. Mets 95 and 67. The Atlanta Braves 88 and 74. The Washington Nationals 62 and 100. And then the Miami Marlins 48 and 114. Jack, what do you got?
Mets 96 and 66. Phillies 92 and 70. Braves 87 and 75. Nationals 75 and 87. Marlins 51 and 111. Now let me say, I could be sleeping on the Braves. I'm just anticipating injuries because they're never not injured.
And that's exactly what I'm anticipating.
I'm
'cause
anticipating-
We have the practically the same.
If they're healthy, I agree with Ryan. But if they're
Yeah.
not healthy, then I
Ryan's
take on the Braves is that they are
the
not.
second best team in baseball if they're healthy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
if they're healthy. Me and Jack's takes on them is the Atlanta Braves are not going to
Not
be
going to
healthy,
be healthy.
and they will fall into that 3 seed.
They are the second
Yeah.
best team, but they're just not.
And I actually have them missing the playoffs barely,
Ooh.
barely,
I
But
think I did too. I
barely.
don't know why I'm making
Yeah.
that.
I have them in 100%.
barely. I don't know. Get a load of this guy, but Yeah, I had the Phillies winning the division mainly because the Philadelphia Phillies are, they are the team they are, and they're really good. I like them. I like the pitching. I've always liked Zach Wheeler. I don't know why the Mets gave him up.
I'm seeing regression. I think they're gonna regress the Phillies.
I believe in Phillies and the atmosphere. They have the best home field advantage in baseball. I don't care.
yeah.
I don't care what you guys
agree
say.
with that.
The Philadelphia
The Mets
Phillies.
did pretty good there.
Okay.
Yeah.
They did good there,
Yes.
but that was grimace. But at the end of the day, Philadelphia Phillies, I just believe, will be on top of that division. The New York Mets, I have at 95 wins, so you guys can't get mad at me. That's not the reason I gave them 95 wins. I gave them 95 wins mainly because of Juan Soto.
Fair.
But the reason I have them in second place in the division is because I said this to you. I don't believe in the rotation. I don't believe in the pitching. I don't think the pitching is amazing. But this lineup is so good that I believe that you get 95.
I think it's
Clay
a little
Holmes is
slept
better.
on. The rotation, because it's gonna be Holmes, Mania, Senga, Peterson, and Montas when fully healthy.
Peterson's really good
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Peterson was really good last year.
And I know Montas is like, and Holmes has never been a starter, but Stearns and Hefner's pitching department is one of the best pitching departments in baseball, if not the best.
I think Montas could be good as Severino was last year.
Yeah,
and
and-
if we get that, that's completely fine from your 4 or 5.
Yeah, and my logic is, if they went to the NLCS with last year's rotation, they should be better this year's rotation. I mean, it
Yeah.
should, even if they don't make it to the World Series, because they're probably going to run into the Dodgers.
And Sanga's like going to be healthy, hopefully. And you're really low on Nationals.
Yeah.
Like
I'm really.
me and Jack on the same rank, same 75, 87. You're all the way down to 62, 100. That doesn't feel right to me. I think James Wood could go 30-30.
You're very high.
A 30-30
on the-
season.
You're very high on the Washington Nationals. I am.
I think
you
they're
don't like Dylan Cruz,
they're
James
better
Wood,
than they
Jacob
are.
Young,
Mackenzie Gore.
Nathaniel Lowe,
Giuseppe, you mind lowering my mic a little bit?
Kyber
Just
Ruiz.
a little touch.
Yeah.
Producer Pep, shout out again.
What a guy.
It's my guy right there.
It's a dynamite
um,
guy right there.
Yeah, I mean, I just, like I said with the Nationals, they're playing for next year. They're playing to get a better team. They're playing for improvement.
I think if you
don't see
get
them doing anything.
75 or more wins and have improvement from the young guys, the Nationals have to win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the Nationals are a playing for next year team.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah.
playing to improve
Next year.
Their
Yep.
window is going to be so long.
The
to
only
win.
thing is, the
They're so
Nationals,
young.
they can't win because look at how good their division is. They're good. They're 3 years out at
That's
least,
true.
3 or 4 years out from being top 3 in the division.
Good thing they're young.
Yes, it's a good thing they are very young. They're playing to be the best team in the NL in
4 years, 4 to 6 years.
Yeah, I mean,
They played it right because they knew the division was stacked.
and then we can agree on the Marlins being
Oh, awful.
bad.
God
Besides the two pitchers that they have that are really good.
that they're gonna trade Sandy, 100%.
And they might trade him to the Yankees. Who knows? But
I was praying for Mets, but that's not happening.
it's not happening. But the Yankees are heavily, talking about it.
That would
So
not
we'll,
be good.
We'll see about that. That wouldn't be good for you guys. It'd be
Nope,
great
it
for
would
me.
not.
I am a huge Sandy.
When we're
Alcantara
done, I'm
fan.
going to show the
I love
Sports Illustrated
Sandy.
ones, and you guys are going to laugh.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. All right, you want to go NL Central?
Yeah.
Reds 85-77, Cubs 83-79, Brewers 82-80, Pirates 79-83, and Cardinals 70-92.
I have the Brewers at 92 and 70, the Chicago Cubs at 86 and 76, the Cincinnati Reds at 80 and 82.
I love the Rebs.
The Rebs, yep, what a good team. The Pirates at 71 and 91, and the St. Louis Cardinals at 58 and 104.
That's low. That's really bad.
They are terrible, though. I have Brewers win division 90-72, Cubs 87 and 75, Reds 83 and 79, Pirates 75 and 87, and Cardinals 68 and 94.
We're all not far off on this one.
Yeah.
Besides,
What's the order of the exact
besides the
seed?
one thing you got in your screen, buddy, the 82 and 80 Milwaukee Brewers.
I don't think
I'd like
they're-
some explaining.
that good. Willie Adames is a lot of their team, and Devin Williams is their closer. Who's their closer? Abner Uribe is not ready yet. He's not. His control is awful.
Well, Brooks Hudson's really good. I
Okay.
like.
If there's any adults watching this, go on DraftKings and slam the over for the Brewers. It's at 83 and a half. It's guaranteed money. Put your life savings on it. 83. They always
We
sleep on the
can't
Brewers.
promote betting on
I'm in New York.
Senior,
It's legal.
on
It's
my
legal in New-
Senior Farrell
It's legal.
podcast.
It's legal in New York.
Okay, so it's illegal to promote putting the over on the Milwaukee Brewers.
Slam you.
I disagree with the over. I'm hitting the under, but barely, just barely. I don't think they're that good.
If this is illegal. Cut it out. So whoever's editing this.
I don't think it's that good.
We'll cut back to this right here. What we just talked about. You might never know, but maybe they will. But the Milwaukee Brewers, I believe in them because they have Jackson Churio and Christian
He's
Yelich.
so good,
And if we remember,
but-
before Christian Yelich got hurt, we were possibly seeing another NL MVP season out of him.
Not
we were
MVP.
Seeing, we were seeing a
Very
really
good season.
out of
Very
him.
good season. Yes.
The line.
So I really like Christian Yelich.
He bounced back really well. Him and Cody Bellinger both bounced back really well around the same
look at
time, which is just awesome.
Yeah, look at there. There's the 83.5 Milwaukee Brewers is Jack's showing right now. But yeah, I mean, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say
Yeah.
Jackson Churio. I was a big fan of him for a while. Christian Yelich and William Contreras. Emerging as a star, and he's better than his brother now, which he wasn't for a
William
long
Contreras
time.
is a beast.
Mm-hmm.
I do agree with that.
And then you got a good team overall.
Maybe they're a little bit better than I'm saying here. Maybe they're over the Cubs, but I just think the Reds are the best team.
And everybody's forgetting about the fact that Rhys Hoskins is now going to play his first season in Brewers
I
uniform.
don't think he's going to be good.
I mean, he's Rhys
His
Hoskins.
first season.
He is Rhys
There
Hoskins.
was controversy last year when he was on the Brewers. Rhys Hoskins.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
What was it again? What was the?
He slid into Jeff McNeil.
Yeah.
Jeff McNeil went crazy because he just
Yeah.
he didn't even go for the
Oh,
base.
yeah,
He just
yeah,
went
yeah.
with his
He
legs.
just went for
But
his
he
legs.
didn't play for a while. What was the deal? He tore his ACL when?
I don't remember when.
I don't remember when either.
He-
But
he's my least favorite player in baseball. I'm not even joking. My least favorite.
Rhys Hoskins driving
Yeah.
this man crazy.
He was a Phillies player. He crushed baseballs for
I
Phillies.
actually hate him.
I did not like that at all.
Yeah, Rhys Hoskins. I mean, and not a very likable guy too. I mean, unless you're a Phillies fan.
So cocky.
Yes, Phillies fans loves him. I don't love him
He's
as a
so
Mets fan.
cocky.
But that's good to have in a player sometimes.
Yeah,
too,
yeah. Sometimes it's good to have that kind
But
of guy.
he's like too much.
I mean, it kind of. What's a good comparison for him? I'm trying to think. Cocky, a little bit too cocky. I keep
Like
thinking.
Jimmy Butler times 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Dylan Brooks a little bit, but
Dylan Brooks.
I kind of see it.
yeah.
Like not that good, but thinks he's that good. Dylan Brooks is actually good.
Good
I mean,
defense.
all right. So we had the Brewers. We talked about the Cubs are kind of there.
I don't see it yet.
Kind of there, like a little bit above it. Kyle Tucker's gonna help. I don't know how much he'll help. But,
Yeah, he'll definitely help.
Oh yeah, he's Kyle Tucker. I mean,
Yeah.
one of the most underrated hitter in baseball, in my opinion.
He was
Everybody-
having MVP season last year.
Everybody
before he got
sleeps
hurt.
on Kyle Tucker.
He was
Everybody.
having a 9 more season. It was him, Bobby Witt, and Gunnar Henderson. They were like, and Aaron Judge. They were in that pack. It was like 4 people for MVP. No one else. No one else was anywhere near them. It was those 4 people. You picked one. You ran
And
with it.
Soto. So 5, really.
Soto wasn't really there. It
In the
was
beginning.
them-
In the beginning, I think he was.
So maybe 5. But
That's
Soto's
a
a little
crazy
bit.
race.
You picked one and you ran with it. I picked Gunner and I ran with it, but I don't know. Maybe
I
it's
just
a wrong choice.
I just realized it now. Shout out to me who spelt predictions wrong. Jack, you want to spell it for everybody?
PERDICTIONS. Predictions.
Predictions.
Oh my gosh! All right, so the Reds, we said, Ellie's great, but not gonna lead the team. To
Yes, I think
crazy
he's gonna
win
lead the
seasons.
team pretty well.
Well, yeah, you think they're gonna lead the team to the win of it?
Too.
I know I did spell that wrong too, but what is I spelled reminders wrong too. Why are the Reds the best in the division?
I think they're pretty young. They're like players who have a decent amount of upside, who could just boom. Matt McLean, he's good. TJ Friedel could be a
Spencer
great
Steer.
player. Spencer Steer could be a great player.
Ellie already is.
Well, he already is a great player. Ellie's a 80 steal season coming up, 40-80 at least. And the pitching, Hunter Green's a stud. Looking for a bounce back from Nick Lodolo. Aaron Ashby, or whatever his name,
Yeah, that's
Ashby,
right.
he's
That's right.
he's a stud. He's a pretty good pitcher for 3. And the rest of the rotation, it's feasible.
I mean, yeah, the Reds shaky in my opinion. I don't know.
think they boom. They're top of division. They bust their 3.
I don't even feel like because this NL Central division is one of the worst in baseball.
Definitely the worst. It's definitely the
I
worst.
don't know how I feel about
think
it.
the AL Central's the worst.
Yeah.
I think this division's worst.
Honestly, all the divisions like they're all right. Like a lot of them are even. Like the worst one is the AL Central, and it's just they're all
AL, they're
mid-80s.
so even.
Yeah, I just
Besides one team.
I can't really see the Reds, going too far. But
Yeah, I see that.
the Pirates I have at 70 wins. I don't really see anything in the Pirates.
I just think Paul Skeens, Jared Jones, and eventually Bubba Chandler, you can win a decent amount of games just because you have those 3 pitchers.
and
and Mitch Keller.
I think it's pretty good too.
I think the Pirates, if they go out and they make some moves, in the season, maybe if they are, starting, they started really good last year. Maybe if they start good, maybe they make it some moves and maybe
For hitting.
try. Like get better hitting because the hitting is the problem on this team.
Give O'Neal Cruz some help. That
like-
man destroys baseball.
Brian Reynolds too. You can
Great player.
get a good team if you make some moves.
Yeah, they
be
don't really
active.
move.
Make something happen. Make a splash because the NL Central right now is up for grabs.
If you
110%.
make those moves, make 2 moves to improve your offense, you could be the best team in the division.
NL
Definitely.
West.
All right.
NL West. Oh wait, should I explain to you guys why I have the Cardinals at 58 wins? Or
No, that's given. I think that's
They're
given.
terrible.
shout out Mason Wynn.
Yes, shout
That's all
out.
I gotta do.
So NL West, I got Dodgers 111 and 51, D-backs 92 and 70, Padres 86 76, Dodgers 81 or not Dodgers, Giants 81 81, Rockies 62 100.
All right, so on the Dodgers, we're 1 win off. I have 110 wins for the Los Angeles Dodgers, 90 wins for the San Diego Padres, 88 wins for the Diamondbacks. The San Francisco Giants will have 68 wins, and the Colorado Rockies will hold 47 wins.
That's the worst team in baseball according to you.
Oh, they're not that bad.
They're that bad.
No, in Coors they'll get balls
They're
to
that
fly
bad.
out of there.
They are that bad.
No. All right, I got Dodgers 110-52, Diamondbacks 94 and 68, Padres 84 and 78, Giants 82 and 80, and Colorado Rockies 63 and 99.
So we'll go from bottom to
The Giants are like mid. That's too low, Joe.
we'll go from bottom to top on this one. So we'll start with the Rockies, who you guys have 60 wins on. I have 45. So should I explain why?
Yeah.
The Rockies who's the Rockies' best hitter?
Brenton Doyle,
Who is the Rockies' best pitcher?
Chase Dollander.
Thank you. That's why the Rockies will win 45 games. There
Fair.
is nothing. It's a good defensive team. Nothing else.
Fair.
I think they'll get balls to fly out of there.
Originally, I was predicting a very big year from Nolan Jones, but they traded him. So
To the Guardians, right?
that can't.
That's
Yeah,
a good trade
yeah.
for the Guardians.
The Guardians. That's a really good trade for the Guardians.
Although
but
he was terrible.
he was terrible last year, but I think he's a pretty good baseball player.
Pretty sure
all
they got a
around.
lot back though, the Rockies. So it's fine.
I don't think so.
Really?
No, wait.
Let me
What?
check. Let me look it up.
Hold on, wait. You guys are saying Nolan Jones
Nolan
was
Jones?
traded to the Guardians?
Yes.
No, it was the other way around, I thought. I thought he was traded to the Rockies.
No, Nolan Jones is traded to the Guardians.
Rockies.
What? Wait, what am I missing out on here?
Nolan Jones was traded.
I know, yeah, because the Guardians traded him to
No,
the Rockies.
no. He just got traded.
He just got traded like the other day from the Rockies to the Guardians.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I'm missing out on this? Yeah, oh wow, I am.
You gotta get your notifications.
I did
on.
not realize that. Wow. I was actually shocked by that.
Fun fact: Joe has the Mets favorite in his MLB app.
I do, because I want to get
He
alerts on
does.
them. Wow, so I'm finding out about something here. I have the notifications every day, so this is something that just probably...
Typical Yankees fans. Always
Nolan
thinking about the
Jones.
Mets.
Oh, wow.
Goes back to Cleveland in return for infielder Tyler Freeman, and that's all it says.
When was this, when did
back
this
to
happen?
Cleveland. So then he was at
He
Cleveland.
started at Cleveland.
Yes, he started in Cleveland.
developed in
That's why I was
Cleveland, and then
confused,
he-
because
yes, yeah,
Nolan
yeah.
Jones started in Cleveland. He got traded to the Rockies like 3 years ago, and then he went...
Yeah, he went back.
Yep.
He 100% went back.
Okay. I mean, Nolan Jones, though, he's not a power hitter. He hit 230, 3 home runs, so he's not a good hitter at all. Really.
No, but he was really good the year before that.
That's a good trade for the Guardians, I guess.
I think they're banking on him to boom. They wanted their guy back.
I like the only player who I have hope in, and is my breakout prediction for the Colorado Rockies, is Ezekiel Tovar.
I like
That's my
Michael
guy.
Toglia.
Producer Pat, what do you got for us?
So, as much people don't know, I'm a big Mets fan, but also, I have a huge soft spot. I love the Colorado Rockies. They're my second favorite. They're like my side piece team. Like when it's 10 o'clock at night, Mets aren't on.
You'll watch the Rockies.
Watch the
A
Colorado.
random August night, Colorado Rockies.
That's like my Seattle Mariners.
Rockies Mariners. That's
I
my
like the
favorite
Mariners,
matchup.
too.
Dude, the Rockies, like from watch, they're terrible, but they're not like Detroit Pistons last year terrible. 'Cause
Yeah.
I could put it
They're
in my
not
own
Marlins.
terms. They're not Miami Marlins. They have Tyler Freeman. When I knew that trade happened. Sorry, Joe. Don't want you to be the last.
My bad.
Last to find out about
I'm
the
the
trade.
last to find out. That's,
But-
that's what
Gotta know your
happens.
stuff, bro.
Tyler Freeman.
You don't know it, you get embarrassed.
He's young. He's a beast. Tyler Freeman can do stuff. He was okay in Cleveland's farm system. He did decent in the big leagues for the second year. He's still in arbitration. So I think the Rockies they could make a run for it this year. Not all of it, but they could definitely.
They could
60
be-
wins at least.
Yeah, they're 60 win team.
They're a 60-win team.
And what did Tyler Freeman hit last year for the
Let's look it
Guardians?
up.
How did he do?
Yeah, hold on.
We'll pull it up right now. But
What
I
position? Shortstop? I wasn't Rocchio.
I'm like,
shortstop?
He
by
had-
the way,
he
this
had-
is a genuine reaction. We did not script this. I genuinely didn't know that Nolan Jones got traded. Like, this is actually new for
Joe,
me.
why are you scripting the podcast, Joe?
This is nothing about this. is
We would
scripted.
never script the podcast. That is just.
I can't remember his.
You actually, I would believe you. I wouldn't believe you if you said it like that, Ryan. It's very
Whatever.
like, we didn't script it at all.
Last year he hit. What did he hit?
I don't see him though on the infield.
He hit 7 home runs with 32 RBIs and 382
Oh, there he
plate
is.
appearances. 209 average. 79 OPS
All right, he's
plus.
not doing anything.
He
Next.
was not very
Next.
good at all.
He's not doing
He's
anything.
not very good.
Yep.
We can check the baseball.
All right, let's move on to the Giants, who we have at 68 and 94. What do we think about that?
I have him 81-81. So
And you have him at
82 and 80.
okay. So I
They're
have
mid.
him way once
yeah.
again way lower than you guys have him.
You're very like.
are you not high on Matt Chapman?
You're not
I'm
high on a lot.
very.
Of teams.
I'm very.
You're not high on the Red Sox. You're not high on the Giants. You're not high on the Nationals.
he's
Well,
not
yeah,
high on the
because
Red
it's got to
Sox.
even out. You guys gonna have some winning teams. You guys gonna have some losing teams.
I do. I just don't have the winning teams as winning as you.
Ryan has like 300 win division teams, not division team. Oh my god! You see how many win
I have
teams?
300
How many
win
losing
teams.
teams do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8 losing teams. Like that's not how it works.
That is how it works.
I'll be fair. That's not enough. I have one.
Oh my gosh! How many losing teams do you have?
I don't think I have enough.
I'll count mine. 1, 2,
I have
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
All right,
13,
That's crazy. You have too
14.
many.
I have exactly 15 losing teams,
I have 8.
which makes perfect sense because 15 win teams, 15 losing teams.
I have 11.
You have 11?
That makes sense. I'm too low. I'm very
You're
win.
too high, brother.
I'm very my
Pause.
my
But also-
predictions are mostly the highs of teams. I'm predicting the highs because I want a good season of baseball. I
feel-
want all the teams
yeah.
to play at their best. That's what I want.
I feel like
Besides
though-
the Yankees.
I feel like when you have teams like the White Sox that have 113 losses like that are going to have 110 some losses, like it's okay to have a little less teams that are losing teams because they eat up a lot of losses.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, it is what it is. I just the Giants, they don't really have the pitching.
They have Matt Chapman for third
but where's the
base.
pitching? Because
Fair.
Blake Snell,
Logan Webb.
Kevin Gausman.
I like.
Oh,
I
no,
like.
he's on
I'm
Blue
very
Jays,
big
I'm
on
not
Logan
saying.
Webb. I do like
He's
Logan
very
Webb
good.
a lot. Logan
Ryan
Webb,
Walker out the bullpen is really good too.
and people forget that Logan Webb is a Cy Young pitcher. He's that good.
Doval.
Camilo Duvall,
He's
no,
not good no
Not
more.
good anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Kevin Guzman, shaky.
What are you talking about, Kevin?
Kevin Guzman,
He's
Blue
on
Jays
the Blue
pitcher.
Jays.
I thought you said Kevin Guzman.
Who said that?
Gosman, Guzman. Well, he said Gosman, and I thought back to what 20.
Jerry Koosman? What are you saying?
No,
It's
I thought.
Gausman.
I don't know how to pronounce it, but I mess up. When you said Kevin Gosman, I got like flashback to 2021. I was like, oh wow.
When he was a Cy Young pitcher. For
Yes,
the
that's
Giants.
what I thought of. But
When Robbie Ray was a Cy Young pitcher for the Blue Jays.
yes, that's what I was thinking of. I got them mixed up. But
Yes.
it is what it is.
It happens.
It happens. It's a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday, brothers. But now you got the Diamondbacks. I keep saying D-backs because I have it written here.
I'm
but
very high on them.
You have 92 wins on them. I have 88. And what do you have on them?
I think I had 94.
94.
That's really high.
So yeah, no, it's not that.
94 is high when you play in the division with Dodgers.
Well, you have 92. So explain the 2-win difference.
Yes.
But
Two
the
wins makes so much.
Yes, I guess. I'm high on them. I feel like that's too high.
Their rotation is sick.
Well, my 88 wins I think are good.
Their
because-
rotation and lineup is sick.
Brandon Pfaadt breakout. I said it last year.
Yeah.
It didn't really happen. But this
He was
year-
good, but it wasn't a breakout.
Remember
No,
when Brandon
it's
fought
a
at like a 6 ERA for like pretty much all of his rookie season? Remember that?
Remember when he was so good in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Remember
He just
like
He
he
sucked the
carried
whole year, and then he
playoff.
played the Brewers.
and
Yeah.
he dominated the playoffs. I remember that too. That's why I wanted to break out.
That's the funny part. You know, Brandon fought an absolute beast in the making.
Yes.
All right, so now we got so we can agree the Diamondbacks, you know, I have them barely sneaking into the playoffs. Now the Padres, 90 wins.
Wait, you have Diamondbacks in the playoffs over the Braves?
We'll get to that.
Ooh.
We'll get to that.
Well, they're gonna play game 163.
We will get to that. But the San Diego Padres, I have 90 wins. You have 86, and you had
Padres, I had 84.
84. Okay,
Same
so I'm
range,
the.
I guess.
I think they're going to regress.
Why do you think that?
I think they're going to start bad. There's some ownership problems. I think they're going to sell at the deadline, probably give away Tatis because he's going to be having a great year. They're going to get prospects in return. They're going to get a haul, and yeah, that's it.
See, I used to think that. I changed my mind. I think I think they're. I know I'm like crazy on them. I think I haven't missed in playoffs, but I think they're like not. Them and the D-backs are right there. Like they're right there for that one.
Don't sleep on the Nando comeback year. This is Fernando Tatis' year.
I
I've been
think this is
saying
Tatis' year
I've
too.
been saying for so
He's
long
gonna be competing with
that
Juan
Fernando
Soto
Tatis Jr.
and
will be back this year.
Juan
He
Soto
will
and Ohtani.
hit the ball so well. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for Fernando Tatis.
You know who else is going to hit the ball well?
Man,
Jackson Merrill's gonna be really good too.
Jackson Merrill's
That
a
team.
beast.
That team's Michael King, Dylan Cease.
It's a good team.
I mean,
people couldn't
maybe
see
you got to
it.
bounce back from Joe Musgrove. I mean, he hasn't been good since he did those weird fist sweaty things in the playoffs. But after that, he kind of fell off. But maybe you got to bounce back from him as your 5. That rotation's really good.
And now Yu Darvish too.
Yeah,
and
Yu
don't
Darvish.
sleep on Yu Darvish. That man
It's very
is,
underrated. I mean, I never
Remember when
really
he
think
was
about it,
Remember
but-
he was the Padres 1, and they were pitching Yu Darvish in the 1 spot.
Yeah.
And he was pitching well. That's why I believe in Yu Darvish.
He's got his 8 pitches. So how are you gonna hit 8 pitches?
All right, let's finalize. I don't think we got to spend too much on this one.
I have
I don't
11.
want to talk about the Dodgers. Go to the playoffs.
You don't want to talk about Dodgers?
go
All
ahead.
right, Dodgers are 110 wins, and they're going to be the 1 seed in the NL. So we know
At least 110 wins.
Shohei Ohtani, Freddie Freeman. You know they got their guys. You know signing Tanner Scott to be their closer is insane. So let's get to the.
Seeding?
We'll start with the American League playoffs.
Oh, I didn't do all seeding. I just put the wild cards.
That's okay. Did you put the seats?
As long as
I
the
know
wild
who
cards.
I know what the seeds are. So
Yeah, as long as you have the wild cards, you know the division winners. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So how about we go opposite order this time? Jack, you can start it, and then by the time we get to you, Ryan, we should be all done. And you can type it if you want. It's fine.
All right.
yeah, give me a second.
I got 1 Texas Rangers, 2 Boston Red Sox, 3 Kansas City Royals, 4 Yankees, 5 Mariners, 6.
Oh, we're doing AL
Astros.
first. Oh,
Okay.
makes sense.
Okay. I have the Yankees at 1, the Astros at 2, the Royals at 3, the Orioles at 4, the Boston Red Sox at 5, and the Texas Rangers at 6.
All right, we're
Rangers
good.
6.
All right.
You'll see when we get to the playoffs. what
I
happens.
got Rangers 1, Red Sox 2, Twins 3, O's 4, Guardians 5, Mariners 6.
That's good. All right. So what's the differences we have? You guys have the Red Sox where?
2.
I have 1.
I have
Oh,
2.
2. I have
Okay.
2.
Same.
I have the Red Sox at 5. So I mean we already hit that.
Yeah, the
But-
playoff team. So it's like
Playoff
not a huge
team,
difference.
you know, I have the Yankees above the Red Sox just because I think that the Yankees have
You
been.
need to
The
keep
Yankees
your
are
pride.
out of the playoffs, bro.
What?
You need to keep your pride.
No, I believe the
Yes.
Yankees are a better team than the Red Sox. I believe that, and I believe that with my heart.
You believe that.
I believe that, yes, and I think it's true.
All right, you believe that, and then you'll see.
Okay, then I'll see. We'll go back to this in like what, 3 months? See the Yankees on top of the division.
Yeah.
Maybe. All right. So now another difference we had was the Rangers. I have them at 6, and you guys have them. I think
I have
pretty
them
high.
at 1.
Same.
You have them at
That's
1.
your
What do you have them at?
1.
Okay, so a little bit different on that one, but no, I think the Texas Rangers are a good team, like you said, but I don't know until I want to see
You
it.
want to see it.
I want to see it first.
You can't
see
say
what I
that. They
believe.
just won a World Series 2 years ago.
I know, but it's a
Thank
different
you.
team.
What do you
No,
want
it's
to
not.
see?
It's better. The team's
They
better.
literally have the same team.
Team's better. And you have Kamal Rocker. They had.
You have
and
Kamal
I know you're
Rocker.
gonna
Kamal
blame
Rocker's a beast.
I know you're gonna blame the rotation, but they didn't have a good rotation in 2023, so you can't really say that.
Okay. Willie Calhoun. I mean, that's who
Willie
I
Calhoun's fine.
I know. That's why.
He's on the bench.
That's the first thought. That's the first thought. I
Okay,
thought of.
whatever. You want to say Willie Calhoun? Say Willie Calhoun.
It's not like he's their best player though. He's on the bench.
I know, but that's who I first thought of whenever I think of that World Series team and I can name one player from it. I always think of Willie Calhoun for some
You
reason.
think of the worst because you just
No. I don't think of the worst. I think of. You want to know the key thing I think
No,
of?
you're just a bona fide hater.
No.
He's just mad that they were bad that season.
No. I think of who played for the Yankees and who was on that team. So I think of Willie Calhoun because he played for the New York Yankees the next season. That's how I think of him. That
sense.
just makes
Fair.
sense.
Fair analysis.
Thank you, Ryan, for your fair analysis. All right, Astros. I had them at 2.
It's a little high.
I don't even have them in the playoffs.
You
I have
maybe.
them fourth in division.
Oh my goodness.
You're just so high on them.
the Houston Astros. Don't ever sleep on them.
He knows better not to put them out of the playoffs. He knows better. As a Yankee fan, he has to.
What?
He's
You have to put him in the playoffs. as a
that
Yankee fan.
ball
You know
is
better.
gone.
What?
A roll to
You- 'cause
Chapman.
why do you think?
A roll to Chapman.
No,
crying on
not
the
because of
mound.
that. I think the Houston Astros are a good team, genuinely. Like I
A roll
said.
to Chapman crying on the mound. Cry baby, when it's a home
And
run.
what was it?
Astros
Puerto
go
Rico
on to
wins the
World
Puerto Rico wins
Series.
the World Baseball Classic. Oh, Edmund Diaz got hurt jumping up and down the mound.
At least they won, bro. You didn't even make it.
They didn't even win the World Baseball Classic. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
They won a game.
Well, Edwin Diaz got hurt, so.
Yeah.
All right, Orioles 4 seed. You have the Orioles in the 4, so that's
yeah,
fine.
that's the same.
Royals
You
3.
have Guardians out?
I have the Guardians
Oh,
out,
because
yeah.
you have Royals. Yeah,
I put Orioles missed the playoffs.
And who do you have in for them?
Mariners.
That makes sense. That's
I
always
have
a toss-up.
Mariners in with the Orioles.
I mean, that's always a
You have
toss-up.
Astros out. So.
Oh, fair. You're right.
Yeah, you have the Houston Astros out.
I don't think it's a bad take.
That's all right.
It's not a,
I mean, it's all right.
it's hot.
Like-
No. We'll come back to this when at the end of the season.
All right.
We'll see how it went.
I know.
If I'm completely wrong, you could
I'm
destroy
still
me.
shocked on the Nolan Jones thing, by the way, guys. I'm not like getting over that. I'm still shocked.
All right, I know.
All right, I know we go. Jack, start off like you did.
All right. 1 Dodgers, 2 Mets, 3 Brewers, 4 Diamondbacks, 5 Phillies, 6 Cubs.
All right, we'll go. I have the Dodgers at 1. I have the Phillies at 2. The Brewers 3. The New York Mets 4. The San Diego Padres 5. And the Diamondbacks at 6.
So at 1 I have Dodgers. 2 I got Braves. 3 I got the Reds. 4 I'll go with where is it? 4 is Mets. 5 Phillies. 6 Diamondbacks.
Okay. So we agreed on the Diamondbacks. Where do we have the Diamondbacks?
Agreed on Dodgers.
Diamondbacks we still have at 6, right?
Yeah.
We all have at 6? Okay.
No, I have Diamondbacks 4.
Oh, that's fine. That's not
Same
horrible.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad on the Diamondbacks. The San Diego Padres, they have 5.
All right, so
I have
oh, no,
Padres
I don't
out.
have them out.
I have Padres out because Phillies.
Wait, you both have the Padres out?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Because of Phillies.
I said what I
Me
said.
and Ryan are gonna do really good, or Joe's gonna and.
I got the Phillies and Braves in.
It's
That's
basically
why.
just you two versus me.
I had all Philly, Braves, and Mets in. So that's why the.
Whoa. I had the Braves
Padres
out.
have to be out.
I had the Braves out. That's
I know.
why,
I know you did.
so Mets 4 now. You have Mets at 4, and you have Mets at 4, right? There we go.
No, I have Mets at 2.
He won the division.
Oh, yeah, because he had the
win
Mets winning the division. Oh, all right. That's the New York thing, but I agree with that.
I'm
That's
a little
fine.
less biased.
Then I have Brewers at 3, but you have the
I had the Reds.
you had the Reds winning the division, so you had the Reds at 3, and then who do you
Brewers
have?
at 3.
The Brewers at 3. I still don't know, man, about that Reds Brewers. I don't know. I think the Brewers are the better team, but you know you can say what you want to say. All right, I have Phillies too.
That's fair. I had Braves, but
I got Mets.
that doesn't really matter.
I got
just
Mets
thought so.
2, and we all put Dodgers 1.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, now let's go to the wild card. If you
Wild
guys
card
did it.
round. All right, so our wild card round. We'll debate who we think would win these series. I think you want
Guys,
guys
starting
want
with AL or no?
AL.
I can go first.
I have the AL here, and then I have the NL behind.
Oh, I opposite.
so.
Doesn't matter. I can go first. So I had Mariners over the Twins, 2-1, and then Orioles over Cardinals 2-0. Or
Let's
Guardians
do,
2-0.
do all of them because it's only 2 series. Just go.
Just go
Yeah,
through.
yeah.
Diamondbacks over Reds in 2-0 and Phillies over Mets in 2-1.
So you really don't have any close series. You just have them all being pretty much decided very early.
I mean,
It's 3 games.
Oh yeah,
three
it's 3 games. All right, but yeah, I mean, that's what I keep thinking of. That's I mean,
That's stupid. I don't like that.
yeah, I don't like it either. But
It
you know,
happens.
you gotta
I
gotta
guess.
show up in the series. But
Yeah.
yeah, I get the Mets, Phillies. I get the Mariners, Twins.
They're trying to not force the best team to win.
Hold on, scroll up for a second. The one thing though, was Guardians. The Guardians, like I said, I don't really like them a lot, but the Orioles in the playoffs always find a way to lose. So don't.
yeah, they haven't won in 2 years, and they've been in.
Yeah, that's just my take on the Orioles.
Not
Don't
just a series. They haven't won a game.
Yeah.
don't expect the Orioles to do crazy in the playoffs. All right, so
No, I don't think they're doing crazy.
I have the Texas Rangers at the 6th seed, upsetting the Kansas City Royals at the 3 seed in a 3-game series.
Makes
They were going to win
sense.
2-1. I have the Red Sox taking care of the Orioles very early on 2-0. The Milwaukee Brewers defeating the Diamondbacks 2-1. And then the
disagree.
Mets putting down the Padres in that revenge series 2-1.
I think Diamondbacks definitely beat Brewers.
Personally,
I agree with that.
I like the Brewers. The Brewers haven't gotten out of the wild card. I think this is their year that they finally break free and they'll finally make it to the next round of playoffs. Now I think they get put away very early
Yeah.
in that next round, but I think the Diamondbacks, they just made the playoffs. You're excited to get there. I think the show ends very early for them, and I think they
Yeah.
get sent home packing just because
Yeah.
of the fact that I believe in Christian Yelich and Jackson Churio and that good rotation with Freddie Peralta and Brendan Woodruff.
Yeah.
all right. I got Astros over Royals, Yankees over Mariners, Cubs over Brewers, and Diamondbacks over Phillies.
Say it again one more time.
Astros over Royals, Yankees over Mariners, Cubs over Brewers, and Diamondbacks over the Phillies.
Okay, so Astros Royals were good on. I think everybody
fair.
agrees with that, unless
fair.
you're like a Royals fan. Rangers over. Oh no, wait, no, that's not right.
Yankees over Mariners.
Yankees over Mariners. Okay, I went a little
Cubs
bit
over
ahead.
Brewers,
Cubs over Brewers.
and Diamondbacks over Phillies.
Okay, that's the one we're gonna talk about. Diamondbacks over Phillies. Why?
In a 3-game series, Burns, Gallen, Kelly, or Fought, either one.
I think that's fair.
But also, the Phillies have a great top 3, but it's just like they're old. And I think the Diamondbacks have the home advantage because I put them at 4.
I get that.
It's
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
I don't know. Like, I think
Phillies on the
Corey
road
Cowser's
are always
really
questionable because
Yeah.
you're not playing with that home field advantage
good.
that we
I
talked
think
about.
if it was in Philly, I'd pick Philly, but I don't. I think I got the Diamondbacks here.
Yeah.
I don't. I just don't know. You say about the top 3 being old. It's a really good top 3. It's Zach Wheeler,
good.
Aaron
No,
Nola,
no,
and
top
Ranger
3,
Suarez.
No, I'm not saying that. I mean,
Even
they are a
if
little
it's
bit
not
old.
Ranger Suarez. Isn't
but-
that guy Christian Sanchez or whatever his name
Christopher
is?
No, I
Sanchez.
would say
Christopher
Suarez.
Sanchez. He's really good.
I didn't mean the top 3 was old. I meant the team in general was old.
Okay.
But the top 3
Yeah.
is great. But the hitting,
Okay.
like the lineup's old.
I'm fine with that. As my mic almost falls, but
Fix your mic, bro.
there we go. All right, so I don't really know about that. Diamondbacks,
I like them.
I would pick Phillies because I think Phillies are built to play in the playoffs. With their stadium atmosphere.
with the
even
atmosphere
if you
and the
get-
fans that they got.
That's why I picked
they'll
Diamondbacks.
fly
I don't
down
think they'll
people.
be in that atmosphere. Personally, I don't think they're gonna get the
The Philly fans are crazy. They'll fly down to Arizona.
I mean, we saw it. We saw it in what was it, 2 years ago in the Texas Rangers, Arizona Diamondbacks World Series. We saw Phillies fans flying in. So I don't ever count out the Phillies fans. They're crazy.
They're crazy.
They do crazy stuff, but it is what it is. All right, let's
round 2.
little round 2 action as my computer shuts off.
I got Red Sox over Mariners 3-1. Rangers. Wait, I meant to put Rangers. Rangers over Orioles 3-2. D-backs or Braves over D-backs and Dodgers over Phillies 3-1.
D-backs over Braves. Okay.
No, Braves over D-backs.
Braves over D-backs.
Yeah.
Dodgers over Phillies 3-1.
This could be closer.
Red Sox making
Red Sox Mariners could be closer.
and then Rangers winning 3-2.
And the only
Okay.
reason I think Red Sox Mariners could be closer is because the Mariners pitching is so good. And I don't know if the 4 and 5 on the Red Sox compares at all.
I don't really see anything I disagree with there. I see, the 3-2 Rangers he has. He has a 3-1 Red Sox. He has a 3-1 Dodgers and 3-2 Braves. I don't really see anything I necessarily disagree with. But,
I did not mean to do that.
yeah, I mean, it's not bad. But I feel like you guys are going to laugh at mine. All right, Here we go. Astros Rangers. Astros win in 5 games. Yankees Red Sox. Yankees win in 4 games. Phillies sweep the Brewers, and the Dodgers beat the Mets in a 5-game series.
It's all right.
It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
Come on, you got something more to say. Come on.
No, it's all right. I think the Red Sox are better than the Yankees. I don't want to rile you up, but I think they are. So I think they would win that. And then I
I
think.
still don't see it, but
All right.
okay.
Then I think. the
Astros Rangers, and I know you've been disagreeing with the Astros. I believe in the Astros.
Oh, so do I. I just think the Rangers are too good.
Rangers too good. I don't know. I don't know. He's typing away over here. I think he might be making some last second edits.
Yeah.
I think he had something that he doesn't like.
I don't agree with it.
What did you originally have?
I had Orioles in the World Series, and I picked that.
Pep looked up and Pep was like, whoa, like what? All right,
to
so
fix that.
there you go. Good change.
Yeah, I
Very
had to
good
fix that.
change. Jeez, Orioles in the World Series.
I made this after school, and I was very tired, and I just wanted
Yes,
to go to
I think we can tell.
sleep. I took a 3-hour nap after this, so I just wanted to go.
Yes, the Orioles are not a World Series team. Thank you for changing that. All right, Jack. Go.
All right. Just so everyone knows, I haven't been texting. This is my predictions. Okay.
That was not necessary. To
Yes,
say,
it
bro.
was. I don't want everyone thinking I'm texting. Okay. Red Sox over Astros. Rangers over Yankees. Mets over Cubs. Dodgers over Diamondbacks.
Met over Cubs.
May I?
This is a typo. I accidentally put
Okay.
Diamondbacks over Dodgers.
Let's see. He has the Red Sox over the Astros, the Rangers over the Yankees, the Mets over the Cubs, and the Diamondbacks over the
Dodgers over Diamondbacks. I made a typo.
Dodgers over the Diamondbacks. Okay, I stopped and read that for a second and realized.
Huh.
But
Wait.
yeah, okay.
What?
I made a typo.
He has the
You made
Dodgers.
another
He has the
typo?
Dodgers over
Yeah.
the Diamondbacks, so
Okay.
that's fine.
I probably made 2 typos.
You did. Yeah, you did. I see it at the
My
bottom.
bad.
But I don't think it's bad. Like I said, I do see the Yankees. I have them.
I'll fix
I'm not gonna make you guys wait. I have the Yankees winning the World Series because I'm a Yankee fan.
You're right.
But I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot. The Yankees are a good team. I believe in them. I support my team, and I believe that they win every year. And that's how a fan should believe. If you're an
Okay,
athletic
so
fan,
if you're a Rocky fan, you think they're going to win the World Series? this
go
year?
for it.
If you're a White Sox fan, oh.
Go for it. Believe. A little bit of faith doesn't hurt you.
When you're that bad, yes, it does.
No, because if you win, if you're a White Sox fan, you're thinking you're going to win 50 games and you're going to win 70. That's not bad.
You gotta be optimistic.
Be optimistic of your team. Always expect a little bit more.
Than what's realistic to happen.
Yes. And that's why I expect my Yankees to win the World Series. Now, let's go to the championship games.
I got Red Sox versus Rangers, and I got Red Sox 4-3, and I got Braves Dodgers 4-2.
You have the Dodgers. You have the Red Sox going to the World Series. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, I only over the
good.
Rangers because the Rangers bullpen is not great at all. They lost Kirby Yates, and that was their
Guy.
saving grace. He was.
What team did he go to again?
Dodgers.
Went to Dodgers. Okay.
I was playing them yesterday over the show.
You should've known
Their bullpen is all 80 overall high.
I don't know.
You should have just assumed.
He was another old relief pitcher, so I
You should
really-
have just assumed
read
that the
into that
Dodgers
too
got
much.
him.
He's so good. That Dodgers team is.
Dodgers
actually-
signed literally everybody
not-
that they
it's
need.
not
Now they have the
fair.
perfect team.
It's not even.
Um,
They literally built a team in franchise mode with the sliders, sliders.
Force trades on.
Force trades on.
Signing difficulty easy.
Yeah, anything to do to make the game easy, they did. and
Oh my
it's-
gosh! I have the Yankees beating the Astros in the conference championship.
That
4-2.
never happens.
That's never gonna happen.
Traditionally, that
That's
never-
Traditionally
not
doesn't
happening.
happen. I think it breaks the curse this year. And then I have, oh gosh, you guys are gonna get mad at me for this one. I have the Phillies upsetting the Dodgers
That's
in a
crazy.
7-game series.
I don't agree with that.
Listen. The
I
Dodgers.
think the Dodgers walk.
Yeah. I do too, but I like to believe in things a little bit, and you never know.
I'm
It's
not
the
doing
MLB
that.
season.
Have fun. It's predictions.
I'm not doing that at the
I'm-
Dodgers losing. I'm doing that at the Phillies making the World Series.
Okay.
I'm, I'm fine with it, just because predictions.
They've
have
done it
fun.
before, and they've done it multiple times.
If you
in the past.
if that's your true opinion and that's really what you think's gonna happen, it's wrong. But if it's predictions, so just have fun. But I don't think that's right.
I think the Phillies beat the Dodgers.
All
Who
right,
knows?
I got the
It could
Rangers
happen.
over the Red Sox and the Mets over the Dodgers in 7 games. This is our year. We're going all the way. You already know I picked the Mets to win. I don't care.
Fair. I'm
I don't care.
I think the Mets, if they get out the NL, whoever gets out the NL
They
wins
win.
the World
They
Series.
win. No one in the AL is beating.
No one in
anyone.
the AL is winning the World Series. It's whoever gets out the NL. Because so the NL championship is basically
The
World
NL
Series.
is a tier above everyone. So once you're in the AL, you win the AL, and then you got to play a tier above what you're playing. And that's not. You saw with the Yankees. They played nobody.
The
They
NL.
played nobody. Then they
They
played.
played the Guardians and they went to try and play the Dodgers.
and the Royals.
The NL is a better conference. I'll
by
give
far,
you guys that.
By far, not even close.
No, it's a little bit
No,
close.
no,
It's closer
no,
than
it's
last
not.
year.
No, it's not. It's
right.
still not close.
All right, Met fans. All right,
You think it's close?
I do.
How?
I disagree.
It's a good listen, the Texas Rangers are good.
Oh my.
The Houston Astros are good. Kansas
The
City Royals
Astros
are
aren't
good.
good. The Royals aren't good either.
I'm
Well, that's
losing
'cause
brain-
your
I'm
division.
actually losing brain cells by the second.
Because, oh man, Ryan Reed, where you at?
Yeah, the Royals aren't good. They have one player who can hit the baseball. They have
That's all you
Salvador
need.
Perez, who's 30.
Listen, that's all you
There's
need.
9 people in the
That's
lineup.
all you need. Where is he? Right here. That's all you need.
Okay, but then look at it.
That's not
he
what I-
has
that's
all
all
these.
him.
He has
No,
all
that's
these
all him.
other guys around.
I
Why do you think
praise-
it's all of them? It's not
I
just
praise
him.
depth.
Bang, bang, bang.
He
bang.
plays the
Do the same
superstar.
thing with Aaron Judge.
All he does is play
All right. Well,
superstar.
he has the Mets winning the World Series. He has I have the Yankees winning the World Series, and you have the Dodgers winning the
I
World
the
Series.
Dodgers win the World Series over the Red Sox.
So
In a direct
Listen.
Jeter rematch.
okay, so there's bias
Spelled
in New
wrong
York.
again.
So we can't say that there's because there's bias in New York here, and then you have the obvious pick as the Dodgers. So I mean, championship is the championship.
I tried having fun letting the Red Sox in there.
Okay.
I tried to have fun. It's not.
But
Good. They're not.
I
good.
know it's a fun pick, but that's not even like unlikely. Like that could
Yeah.
happen.
It could happen.
Yeah.
That's just. I think that's the second most.
All right.
Just
So
how
that
it happens.
That is our beyond the box score record predictions. Now we'll
You
we
want to
will-
compare it to Sports Illustrated?
we're gonna compare.
yeah.
We'll quickly compare it to the
Just
Sports
look at
Illustrated.
them. Give
It's
our
ve- it's very
reactions.
bad.
I want to see how bad this is.
We don't gotta go by division. You could just go by like
All right, I'm gonna say the records first.
Is this what you were looking at in
yes.
English?
Yes, this is what he was looking at.
No, I was paying attention in English.
You were not
I'm
reading
looking
no
at the first
book.
one, and
No, I
I
was, I
love
was,
them,
I
but
was.
like, damn.
All right, Yankees 99-63, too high. Red Sox 91-71, that's fine. Orioles 88-74, that's fine.
That's fine.
Rays 76-86, that's fine.
That's fine.
Blue Jays 74-88,
That's
all
a
right.
little low.
It's a little low, but that's like it's all right. Guardians 88-74, high. Tigers 87-75.
That's
That's a
very
little-
high.
That's a little. That's very, yeah, it's high. Twins 83-79, that's good.
That's fine.
Royals 80-82.
That's fine.
It could be right. It could be a little
Royals.
low.
No,
I think it's gonna be a little low, but
man.
that could be right. Like I see why they picked that. White
Not
Sox
that low.
56-106. That's very generous.
56?
Yeah.
That's very generous.
Astros 87-75.
Oh my gosh, they have the Rangers winning 84.
Mariners 84-78. Rangers 84-78. Athletics 70-92. Angels 64.
Hold on, wait, time out. How many wins did they have the Red Sox winning?
I think
90,
you said 91.
92 or 91 92.
91.
Jeez.
That's all right. That's pretty good.
That goes against everything you guys are talking about.
That's why. It's very dumb. Okay. Mets 94-68. Phillies 92-70. Braves 88-74. Nationals 73-89. Marlins 55-107.
Generous on the Marlins.
Cubs
very
90-72. Brewers 83-79. Reds 79-83. Pirates 73-89. Cardinals 72-90.
Oh,
I think
gosh.
that's generous with the Cardinals.
Generous to the
72.
Cardinals.
Where did I have the Cardinals? I don't remember.
All right.
Hold on.
Dodgers 109-53. Diamondbacks 90-72. Padres 83-79. Giants 81-81. Rockies 57-105.
That's fine for the Rockies. Do they have
Scrolling
playoffs?
back now.
Do they have any playoffs?
Yeah. So they didn't include the wild. Oh wait, no, they did include the wild card. My bad. Okay, AL wild card. Tigers over Astros. Red Sox over Orioles. Braves over Cubs. Phillies over Diamondbacks.
Okay.
Yankees over Red Sox. Tigers over Guardians. Dodgers over Phillies. Braves over Mets.
That's fan.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yankees over Tigers. Dodgers over Braves. And then Yankees over Dodgers.
They have the New York
This
Yankees
is-
winning the World Series.
This is the most
Yeah.
dumb
Wow.
thing. That is so.
Hey, I like
No, I'm
Sports
not-
Illustrated.
I'm not
now.
even saying it. I'm not even saying it. They put the Yankees to win. That's bad.
I
a
like
lot
the
of them
Yankees.
are
The
I like
records
Sports
were-
Illustrated. I'm
the
gonna buy a
records were-
copy right now.
The
Right now.
records were god awful.
You're gonna buy a copy of this?
Yeah.
The records
Because he has the
were-
Yankees winning the World Series. Because
The
they have the
record-
Yankees winning the World Series. Your team doesn't win the World Series in it.
The records
I
weren't
bet they will.
horrible,
Your team doesn't win the World Series.
but the playoffs were absolutely horrible. The playoffs were garbage.
Tigers made the AL. I don't think we have much to say about that. That was just bad.
That is just yeah.
That's a rough one. But I think that's all we got, guys.
Yeah.
So this
I mean,
was the Beyond the Box Score record predictions. Hopefully you guys will start off the year well in fantasy. Hopefully you guys do well.
I'm
I
gonna
know
win.
he won't. I know.
Shut
I don't
up.
know. You still got to start the draft. This kid hasn't started the draft
Oh,
yet.
that's my bad.
Yeah.
But,
My team's gonna win my league.
That's all we got
Giuseppe,
from
when
Beyond
can
the
you do
Box Score. Got Giuseppe Babazano playing some music for the first time on the outro. Thank you guys for watching. This is Beyond the Box Score. I'm Joseph Picarolo. To my right is Jack Abolito, the dumb Met fan. To my left is Ryan Bernstein, the Met fan.
I'm not
Shout
dumb.
out, Mr. Kennedy. Not here right now, but he's the reason why this is happening. Shout out producer Pep for always being there. Shout out producer Pat. We're gonna shout out because he gave us that little shout out.
Shout out Miss Musanti
Yes.
for giving me this magazine.
Yes.
So many
Love you, Mr.
shout outs. That's all we
love
got
the community.
from the Farrell Media Network. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.
Enjoy your day.